Hello, let's create a very simple directional dash mechanic. Let's use third-person example. Let's go into our character blueprint. Let's add controller rotation yaw, and let's offset our camera a little bit, just to make it look better. Let's add left shift. Let's check if we're moving on X or Y direction. So let's get our character movement, get velocity. Let's break this vector. Let's make a new vector. Only with X and Y from our velocity. Take vector length. And if it's not equal 0, then we will dash where we are moving. Let's add a variable, call it dash dir. Type vector. Let's get our last in path vector, and if we're not moving on X and Y, or if we are moving only on Z, then we will dash forward. So get actor forward vector and set it to dash direction vector. After that we will set a ground friction of our character movement component to 0. Then we will launch our character in the direction that we are moving, or forward in situation when we're just standing in place or jumping in place. In order to do that, we will need a variable called dash speed type float. We will multiply this vector, our direction, by this float. We will override movement when we are launching, so it's not gonna add to our current velocity, but it will override it. Let's set dash speed to 3000. Now let's stop our movement. After some delay. And also let's set our ground friction back to default value. Let's create a variable dash distance. Let's get it. Let's say it's gonna be 1000, and we want to stop our dash movement after we reached this distance. So let's divide this by float. And let's get speed. And this is gonna be, so we will reach this dash distance with this speed in this time. Then we will stop movement immediately, and we will set our ground friction back to 8. That's it. Simple directional dash mechanic. Also, if you want to dash where you look at, we can make it, and it's very simple. Left control. Let's get our camera, get forward vector. Let's set our dash dir, and let's do literally same thing. We will launch our character in the dash direction. Direction is going to be calculated from the forward vector of our camera, basically where we are looking at. And after reaching 1000, our movement is going to be stopped, and ground friction is going to be set to default. That's it. Thank you for watching. Good luck.